A strange man burst into the room. She reached out to stop him, but her hand passed right through his body. Gray thought he was a ghost and bolted for home in terror. The man kept following her. She figured it must be the glasses and quickly threw them away. Just then, her mom called. She picked up and started venting.
지금 시대가 어느 때인데? 저 귀신 아니에요.
The man was still bothering her. Any electronic device that could produce sound could communicate with him. Gray had no choice but to put the glasses back on. Bill explained who he was. He wasn't a ghost. He was a holographic artificial intelligence. The lenses displayed his image, and the frame arms had tiny built-in earphones. Other people couldn't see him, so she could use him without worry. Soon enough, a company would come to retrieve the product. Gray worried this was a scam. She wanted to return the product, but didn't know which company made it. The next day at work, she searched for Bill on her computer, but couldn't find any information. Near the end of the day, her boss looking to get back at her, she demanded she finish a draft. The documents were piled sky high. Just as she was stressing out, the phone rang. It was Bill. He said organizing data was his specialty. After confirming there'd be no charges, she decided to use the product. Bill snapped his fingers. The office computers powered on automatically, opened software on their own, completed all kinds of data calculations, then sent the results straight to Gray's computer. What would have taken days, he finished in no time. She felt Bill's true value. On the way home from work, Gray learned Bill had 3 principles. First, he couldn't break the law. Second, he couldn't lie to his user. Third, he could only make his user happy. Bill had just one request. Since the product hadn't been publicly released yet, she shouldn't tell anyone about it. Gray got to know him better and wasn't so resistant anymore. Back home, she began the official trial. Ash had to customize Bill's appearance, but she still preferred the original Bill and wouldn't let him change his clothes. Bill didn't know she had faced blindness and asked her why. Gray didn't want to answer. The next day, she arrived at the office. Bill kept following her around. He noticed that when Gray was around Jack, both their heart rates sped up. They had feelings for each other, just hadn't made a move yet. Just then, the department head approached Gray and relayed instructions from leadership. Because she'd completed her work so brilliantly, leadership had decided to have Gray accompany him to an event and told her to make a good impression. Then he handed her a VIP guest list, reminding her to help identify the guests. Gray stared at those blurry faces. She was about to lose it.